Okay, now it's time to add some enemies. It's a little bit easy to travel around the world. I need to create something that's going to give a little bit of challenge in the game. So I'm going to go to Tools, Database, and I'm going to have a look at some of the enemies. Now the enemies, Slime is the easiest, Demon God is the hardest. If you put a Demon God onto your first level, you'll die straight away, so there's little point. So I'm just going to add some of these maybe onto my first level, some of these onto my second level, and some of these onto my third level. However, I don't want slime, I want something different, so I'm going to click on that. I'm going to have a look at what else I can have. I've imported some of these from before. I had some of these, I had a fire elemental. I'm going to have that instead of slime. Instead of the bat, I'm going to have free spirit. And those are going to be my two random enemies that pop up on Fireworld. To do that, I right click and I go to Map Properties. Before I do that, sorry, I go back to Tools, Database, Troops, and I decide Slime times 2 is going to be Fire Elemental, and I can decide how many fire elementals I have. I could remove them and just have one, or I could have several fire elementals attacking me at once. I'll have a few, I'll make it quite tricky. And I'll click Fire Elemental, Apply, OK. Let's try that again. Tools, Database, Troops. Instead of bats, I want this one, which is Free Spirit. I'll have one free spirit on there, I think. So I'll click Apply. And now I can go back onto here, right click Map Properties, and I can add my troops in. Double click Fire Elemental, double click Free Spirit, and click OK. The number of steps here is the average number of steps I take before I meet these characters, these enemies. I'll try another one. I'll go to Tools, Database, Enemies. I don't want hornets. On this world, on Ice World, I'm going to have, I think I will have something that's cold, something like a polar bear. And I'll also have, instead of spiders on an ice world, I'll have, well, that one's quite good, a will-o'-the-wisp. I've now added them as enemies. I need to make them into troops. So this one was my polar bear. I've got 2 polar bears. I could add more polar bears if I wanted. I'd have 3 troops of polar bears attacking me. And for my spider, I'll have will-o'-the-wisps, and I've got 3 of them as well. I'll remove one of them So I've got 2 will-o'-the-wisps on this one. Apply OK. On the ice world, right click, map properties. Here's where my troops go. Got a polar bear and a will-o'-the-wisp. I'll make that every 5 steps. Click OK. And finally for desert world, I'll go to Tools, Database. On desert world, what could I have? For my enemies, I don't want a rat on desert world. I'll have a scorpion on desert world. And I'll have on desert world, I'll have the Egypt monster. Call it Egypt's sun. Click on troops. Here I'm going to have scorpions. I've got 3 scorpions. I'll remove one of them and just make it a little bit easier and have 2 scorpions. Call them scorpions. And on this one I've got 3 Egypt suns. I'll keep it as 3. Could add more if I wanted to there. I'll keep it as that. Apply, OK. So now I've got my troops added. Right click, map properties, double click. I want some scorpions. And I want some Egypt suns. Now, when I play the game, I'll be attacked by those. I'll just go back onto Desert World and right click map properties, and that's 30 steps. So that's quite a long time before I'll meet those enemies on Desert World. I'll just check Ice World. Yeah, those are 5 steps, that's fine. And Fire World, right click map properties, 5 steps. So they'll attack me quite a lot. Let's just check it out. Now as I move around, that works quite well, except the graphic's not very good. So I might change that Fireworld graphic. Just show you how to do that. So I'll go back into Tools, Database. Not a very good graphic, so I'll take those out. I'll remove those and I'll add something in instead. I'll go back to enemies actually and change my fire elemental. I don't like that. I'm going to change that to something that might appear in somewhere where it's hot. Use my scorpion. Anything that might appear where it's hot. I haven't got anything that's really hot, so I'll just choose an imp for now. And then on my troops, call that imp. On my troops, I'll add some imps in. Call those imps. Apply, OK. And I'll just right click on there, check my map properties. Yeah, the imps have changed. because I changed the fire spirit to imps. That's fine, that should look a bit better now. Let's try it. See if I meet some imps. And there we go, I've got some random monsters in.